Matt McClain up next for the Mariners. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
And a big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And that is the inning. Here's Ketel Marte. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. On the ground, McClain throws to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the 1st.
That's a good piece of hitting right there.
So digging in, Heston Kjerstad. That one down the line. That's a base hit as a run scores. On to the 3rd inning, and now for Seattle, Matt McClain. Caruso back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs. And that's a fair ball down the right field line. And that's going to roll a while. And that's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a ball popped up. Favre settles underneath it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And that's ball 4. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Bunting for a hit. He pops it up in plenty of time to first. That ends the frame of the bunt. Matt McClain up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2. On the ground to the left. Slides for the stop. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be.
And the batter now, Matt McClain. 1 for 3. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Greg Hanna. Bounce to the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Peraza. Off balance speed. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So up next, Matt McClain. That one not close. 1-0.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Hits the fence. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. The relay throw. Safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Line drive. Caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
And up next for Seattle, Alejandro Kirk. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Out number 2. Here's the third baseman. That one is absolutely belted. Kerstad ranging back. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 10-7. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. Matt McClain up next for the Mariners.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
In the air, right field. Settles under it. Corrals it. And that is that.
Trying to get up to come down. Got to play it by the pound. The goal with the legs in the crown. Make it with them come around.
Back at T-Mobile Park, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the seventh with nobody out. We've seen a great pitching performance so far in this one. He has not allowed a hit. What's the mindset for him and his teammates right now, Singy?
Well, you can bet that pretty much everyone on the bench knows exactly what's going down. And the key is to not let the moment get the best of you. Everybody just needs to do their job. This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Wynn stands in now and watches strike one. The shortstop takes a ball.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Carpenter in the box again, takes a strike. That one catches the corner for a strike. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy. Now that's strike three and the third out. So all set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. On the ground, right side, McClain. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth. Gavin Cross steps in for the Royals. Right through there for a strike. The Royals yet to pick up a hit here. Good eye right there. And now 2 balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. You're going to let it.
Here's a line drive, and that's going to end the no-hitter. It's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, and he was just 5 outs away from the no-hitter, Boog. Heck of a game he's had, an excellent performance, but now he's got to get right back to attacking the next guy.
The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
With the go-ahead run at first as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Feeds to second, out there. And that's 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th.
See in the great, name the updates. Phone to my head, got an
Back in Seattle, welcome in. We're in the 8th inning with 2 outs. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. So 2 down, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tom Jang, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Figueroa getting loose as well.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And now the lefty. That's out to center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Up now for Milwaukee, number 90. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and a base hit right there. And the leadoff man aboard. Next for Milwaukee, Tyler Black. And that drops in for a strike.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were, 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Rodriguez hustles to get it in. And they put up the stop sign at second. Here's the catcher, Jefferson Carroll. And a good eye there.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens. So, like, it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That misses, and the count even 1-1. And the pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Tom Jang.
Oh, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one catches the zone, and the count is 0-2. Base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You hit it to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Matt McClain up next for the Mariners. Fought off foul.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
On the ground, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. So they're down to their final out. Next to hit, Alejandro Kirk. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Jang is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
I can tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no ref, low dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake friends gon' pile up. I need peace to borrow, get that right back tomorrow. Somehow all the fans go bravo. Smile so much to hide my sorrows. Faith is shaky in vibrato. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. I can't hold a frown.
Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. We're in the 8th with one batter out. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton here in the booth. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. We are tied at 2.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He burrowed that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The pitch. Stays alive. 2 runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch. Inning over. We go to the 9th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Tanner McDougal, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Baroa warming up as well. Out there to center. Hauls it in for the out. Now the third baseman 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And a swing and a miss.
That was a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Peraza jumps out of the way of ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings and misses. 2-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Line drive. And that gets down into the gap. Headed for the plate. The relay. He will score, and they take the lead. 3-2.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now at the plate, that one ripped. Way back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Evan Carter. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 4-2. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Everything came together for him.
Now Rick Long gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Going to count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning. Back here on the south. Alzolay will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next offering misses, and that is ball 1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez heads towards it. And there's one away. He's 2 outs away. And next to him for the Sox, Brian Ramos. And first offering is fouled off. Alzolay, multi-time All-Star, 35 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Now only one out remaining.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Leody Taveras. Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Pitch misses inside, and the count is 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Alzolay is just 1 strike away. Right through there, got him, and that'll do it.
This is a man's world. This is a man's world. But it wouldn't be nothing, nothing without a woman or a girl. You see, man made the cars to take us over the road. Man made the train to carry the heavy load. Man made the electric light to take us out of the dark.